Hi there. As someone who has trained thousands of students over 20 years, I am now focused on becoming accessible to professionals, entrepreneurs, and business owners, adults in general, to communicate in Spanish. Hi, I am Dr. María Aparicio Torres. And Aparicio is not a middle name, it's a last name. It comes from my dad's side. And Torres is my second last name that comes from my mom's side. I'm very proud of both last names. But most people know me under Dr. Torres. I earned my doctoral degree here in the United States in Spanish language and literature. And at the time, I was living in Florida. But I was born and raised in this beautiful city, Madrid, the capital of Spain. And I was also raised part of my teenagehood and childhood in Toledo, this other extremely charming city that is just an hour away from Madrid, an hour to the south. So, as per request of many students that are joining my next group course, they wanted to get to know me a little bit better, and I decided to record this video. So besides that early childhood and teenagehood background, I started to feel my vocation and my passion when I was in high school, actually. I decided to tutor my other classmates on the subjects that they were struggling with, including mathematics and other subjects that I never touched again, like physics and chemistry. But anyway, going back to my education and experience training adults, I set up my own business in Spain, a private school for adults, and I ran it at the same time. I was a professor at the university in Madrid, at the Universidad Autónoma de Madrid. And I realized at that time, while gaining more and more experience teaching, that most students were struggling with the language because they were not able to actually put into practice the communication component. And that's what drove me to create a method that I sharpened with time here in the United States, together with my knowledge, that allows adults to learn my native language and use it on a regular basis in daily conversations, in your daily life. It doesn't need to be a language that you have to use in a perfect way. Of course, we make mistakes, and that is part of the training that I provide my students. And here in the United States, I have worked for more than 7 years at the university level. And additionally, I have also worked for several years training the special forces, the Army. That was a very interesting and challenging job that I had, to train the special forces. And I learned a lot with them. I got to know the Army from the inside and exchange different experiences that they had, the special forces and other Department of Defense employees had, together with my world perspective, with my background, and it was a great experience. So as of now, I continue with my company training students. We focus mainly on adults, and we train them in group lessons, and we also offer one-on-one coaching. I have a whole team of professors and educators with a lot of years of experience, practical experience, getting adults break that barrier of the language and getting to know not just the language, understanding the culture and connecting with the Hispanic market, with the Spanish-speaking people, not only in the United States, but when they travel or when they do business or they want to expand their business into the Hispanic community and connect. That's the key, connect. So I hope that with this video, that it was less than 6 minutes, if you guys stayed up to here, up to this moment, you learned a little bit about myself, my background, and we can work together in your Spanish so that we can finally communicate in a second language. Well, I hope to see you soon, and if you want more information, please click on the link that you will see around here and below or up here, and we can start the beautiful journey into your Spanish world. Thank you. Hasta luego.